Hi, it's Ine. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you every book I read in May and also a little book haul. Little is not the right word. I'm gonna count the books. "21 books in my little haul. Yeah, I didn't read that much this month because I had exams, so I didn't have time. But I have 4 books to talk about today, and I'm excited. I've had some good books. So the first book I read this month is a Norwegian book, which doesn't happen very often. This is Rottejegeren by Max Manus. Max Manus was a very important person, maybe the most important person in the Norwegian resistance during World War II. He has written 3 books, I think, at least 3 books that I know of. 2 of those are like biographies. I've read one of them, and then this is more like fiction, but it's not really fiction. Like the story is made up, but it's based on like true things. I don't really know how to explain it because I'm not completely sure. Because I know that it's written like it's fiction, but this is like things that happened. And it reminds me a lot of his story, but apparently he didn't do this. And maybe he's just afraid of admitting it, because this Rottejegere, I don't know how to explain it. That was the people who killed the ones who were working with Germany and were like betraying the country. They got killed and tortured. So this is a story about one of those people after the war. So like him dealing with PTSD and his friendship and how he deals with it and how the other people deals with it. So you kind of see like the thoughts and feelings of the people who had to go through with those things, because clearly it takes a toll on a person. I gave this 5 stars. Oh wait, did I? 5 or 4? I don't remember. I really loved it though. It was a very simple read. I'm gonna open Goodreads and check because I honestly don't remember. I gave it 4 stars. I don't remember why. But I really loved this book. It was very simple in the way it was written, which I really loved. It was very easy to read. And if you didn't know, I need glasses. My eyes aren't working properly. So whenever I read, I usually wear my glasses, because if I don't, my head hurts a lot. But this was just so simple that I didn't have to wear my glasses. And that probably doesn't even make sense to anyone, but it does to me. And I love when a book like doesn't make me tired. So I really love this book. And if you're Norwegian, or if you understand Norwegian, remember it's not the right word. I recommend reading this. Then the video is up already. I did a video where I annotated for the first time. One of the books I annotated was Mindset by Dr. Terrell S. Dweck. I haven't finished it. I'm on page 42, but I'm just gonna DNF it, because honestly, don't like it that much. It was fun in the beginning when I read the first chapter, because it was very new to me, and like not the actual things in the book, because I've heard that before, because I've learned about some of it in psychology in high school, and some of it like I can connect to my university degree, which is fun. But the book is very repetitive. Like every single page is about fixed mindset or growth mindset, and like you made your point in the first chapter. I don't need more of it. Like there's nothing else, and that's very boring. So I would give it 1 star, but it has made me reflect on my life and my mindset a bit, so I'm gonna give it 2 stars because of that. In that video I also started Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This is a reread, and I annotated that one as well, and I'm very happy with all of it. It's so fun. I haven't finished this one either, because I wanted to like go through this in depth, annotating it, and I don't want that to be something that I like force myself to do. So I want to pick this up like in between books. So I'm probably going to finish it in June, but I don't know, because like if I were to just read it normally, I would have been done already. But I want to do like 1 chapter at a time and just have fun with that chapter. Like I want to show you something. Every chapter I like underline and things like that. But I also, at the end of every chapter, I do a little writing thing. I don't know how to explain it because there's no order to it. Like, I don't do the same thing every day. No, every time. But I'm enjoying it a lot, so I don't want to just rush through the book. So I want to take my time one chapter at a time. I've already said that, but this is a 5-star read for me. I love this book. And I'm probably gonna reread it a million times. The last book I read in May is Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. I've tabbed it quite a lot. I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm filming a video on this and Things We Hide from the Light. But I can't just not talk about it, so I'm gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna start off by saying I gave this 5 stars. I am so in love. I think that after reading this book, I have a completely different view and opinion on what a 5-star read is. So I'm definitely gonna be a lot stricter. Because it's gonna take a lot to compare with this. There are certain things that I'm not that big of a fan of, but the feeling that I was left with after I finished this book is one of a kind. Never experienced that before. The writing of it, so simple in a way, but there's so much at the same time. I'm so in love with this book. The writing, the plot, the characters, Knox and Naomi. I love them, I love them, I love them. Like, I'm not gonna talk too much about it, because like I said, I'm doing a video and I'm gonna say a lot more in that one. So I'm just gonna move on from this right now. But this is my favorite book. My love, my prized possession. If I could only read one book for the rest of my life, it would be this one. I'm obsessed and I'm so excited to read the next book. And I'm so excited for the third one to come out. Knox pissed me off a lot, but he also melted my heart. So yeah, there was a little twist in the end there. I wasn't sure how to feel about it, still not. I kind of feel like I would be fine without it, but it was cute at the same time. Like, it's fine, it's fine. If you read the book, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I'm sorry. Read the book. So that was every book I read in May. Like I said, I had my exams, didn't have time to read. In June, I feel like I'm going to be reading a lot. I have a lot of books I want to read, and some videos planned, which is fun. And like, I'm done with my first year of university, I'm officially on summer break. I have a lot of time, and I'm going to spend that time reading, because that's something I really love. Like, being outside, just having a book with me, doesn't get much better than that. So here's on to my haul. 21 books I bought in May. I very recently did a haul, and I ordered some new books today. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do like a June TBR or a haul of these books, because I don't want to do the haul yet, because like I said, I ordered books today, 6 of them, and I want to put them in the haul, but I can't. And I don't want to do the June TBR because some of these are on the TBR for June, and I don't want to show them until I've done the haul. So I'm just gonna have to do the haul now. I'm probably gonna buy more books soon anyway, so we can put the other ones in another haul. So these books are bought in 3 different stores. The first one I'm gonna show you, there's 10 books was bought at the Salvation Army. So they're bought secondhand, they were a lot cheaper, so that's why I bought them. Like, I don't know, I kind of regret it in a way, but I am excited to read the books. I have a thing where I don't like to touch things that other people have touched. I need to convince myself that it's okay. I've washed them. I got a cloth with water, a washcloth, and I washed them. Because I don't know, I get disgusted by it. But I need to get over that. It's good for the environment, it's good for my wallet, and it's good for everything. Secondhand books is the way to go, even though it's very hard for me. I'm going to start with some books that I'm probably not going to read, but I just want them to collect them, because I've already read them. But I got the first edition of 3 Harry Potter books. I've got The Order of the Phoenix. It looks pretty old. Like I said, it's the first edition. This one's a hardback, which I'm not a fan of. But the book collector in me and the Harry Potter fan wanted them. Then I have the Half-Blood Prince. I actually kind of like the cover of this, and the back is pretty cute as well. The last Harry Potter book I got was The Deathly Hallows. Yeah, I'm excited for it, but I don't know how to fit them on my Harry Potter shelf because it's full, so that's kind of an issue. Yeah, that's not a bad issue to have. I'm lucky. Now on to the rest of the books I got at the Salvation Army. These are all paperbacks. I don't know much about them. The first one is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho? I don't know. I don't know what it's about, but I've heard people talk about it and it's supposed to be good. And honestly, I really like the cover. It's cute, it's colorful, and I like that. So what is it about? It is the story of a shepherd boy from the Spanish province of Andalusia who dreams of traveling the world in search of a treasure as desirable as any ever found. From his home he journeys to the exotic markets of North Africa and then into the Egyptian desert, where a fateful encounter with the alchemist awaits him. It is an If you couldn't tell, I'm not a native English speaker. This is hard for me. I can usually read in English, but as soon as I have to say things out loud in front of an audience, like the camera is here, it's a lot of pressure and everything just gets confusing. It is an unforgettable story about the essential wisdom of listening to our heart and above all, following our dreams. It's a very short book, which I love, so probably gonna read that at some point this year. Then, The Fault in Our Stars. I have a feeling I've read this, but I don't remember it. But I think I might own it in Norwegian, so I'm gonna have to look through my old books if I can find them. I have a box with some of my books from my childhood. I might find this one in there, because I feel like I own this. But I don't know. I don't really know what it's about. Despite the tumor-shrinking medical miracle that has brought her a few years, Hazel has never been anything but terminal. Her final chapter inscribed upon diagnosis, but when a gorgeous plot twist named Augustus Waters suddenly appears at Cancer Kids support group, Hazel's story is about to be completely rewritten. Have I seen the movie? I don't know. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I have this book. And now, like, I need to figure that out. I don't know how to figure that out. I'm just gonna move on. Gone Girl. The only reason I bought this is because I know that there's a movie. The movie is called Gone, not Gone Girl. I'm very disappointed. This is not the movie I thought it was. But I still want to read it though, because that movie is also on my watch list. But now I'm a little disappointed. So I'm moving on. Probably gonna cut that out. This book I've heard about on BookTube. I don't remember who talked about it, but it's The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. It's a thriller. I don't know what it's about. Should I read the back of it? Rachel catches the same commuter train every morning. She knows it will wait at the same signal each time, overlooking a row of back gardens. She's even started to feel like she knows the people who live in one of the houses. Their life, as she sees it, is perfect. If only Rachel could be that happy. And then she sees something shocking, and in one moment everything changes. Now Rachel has a chance to become a part of the lives she's only watched from afar. Now they'll see she's much more than just a girl on the train. You know, I have a problem. I think I'm not into thrillers. It's like romance and fantasy. That's the thing for me. And then I read the back of one, and I'm obsessed. And now that's all I want to read. In my last haul, no, wait, never mind. It's this haul. The books I bought. I bought some thrillers. And I want to read them so bad. But I haven't been able to, because I've been on my desk waiting for this haul. And also been busy with exams. But now I'm very obsessed. And I will definitely be reading them pretty soon. Moving on. That was wrong. That's the wrong side. I don't know why that felt wrong. But I have Courtney's War by Wilbur Smith. I have no idea what this book is about, and I'm not even going to bother looking at the back of it. But all I know is that this author has been talked about a lot, so I wanted to check him out. The next books, I don't know. I feel just kind of awkward. 50 Shades of Grey and 50 Shades Darker. I have not seen the movies, not read the books, but I got them. It's time for me to read them. Am I going to like them? I don't know. But I kind of want to watch the movies. I don't know how to explain it. My like wish to get into the 50 Shades universe started when, was it Zayn or Liam first? Like Zayn and Taylor released a song for 50 Shades Darker, and then Liam did a song for 50 Shades Freed. Or was it the other way around? Oh, I think that was right. So at that point, I wanted to watch the movie. So I told my mom I wanted to watch the movie, and she was like, I don't think that's a movie for you. Didn't know what it was about. Clearly, me at that age wasn't for me. But I want to watch it, and I want to read the books, because if there's a book, I want to read the book first. And now, we're gonna move on to the books that I bought in a bookstore. So like I've said before, we have two like major bookstores in Norway. There's Ark and Nordli. So the first 5 books are from Ark. I'm very excited. I have some interesting books. I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna start with these because I want to. In my last haul, I mentioned Once Upon a Broken Heart, and I said I downloaded Caraval because I wanted to read that first, but I bought it. And this is the 5th anniversary edition. I didn't know that until a bookstagrammer or booktalker, I don't remember, I have her on Snapchat, but she posted about wanting to get the anniversary edition, and I was like, that's the one I own, and it says it here. I didn't bother looking at it because I didn't realize that it wasn't a part of the tent. But I don't know too much about this book, but I'm gonna read some of it. Once a year, the infamous Master Legend hosts Caraval, open only to those who have been invited. This year, the week-long game is on Legend's glittering Isla de los Sueños, where the winding streets are an elaborate snow-covered maze and the people are never who they seem. At midnight on the first day, the show begins and the visitors become players. Each of them is vying for the coveted prize, a single wish. All they must do is unravel the mystery of Caraval. But in a game where danger hides behind every charming smile, winning isn't without loss, and their wish might be their last. Again, this is a book I haven't, studied, that's not the right word, but I haven't figured out what it was about, because I never read the back of books, unless I'm in a bookstore looking to buy something. That did not make sense, because I'm always in a bookstore looking to buy something. But the reason I bought this is because I wanted to read Once Upon a Broken Heart, because Sarah Crowley talked about it. I think it was Sarah, it might have been Destiny, maybe it was both. It was definitely both. So this is a book I bought because a booktuber talked about it. So I didn't bother reading the back, but looks very interesting. And again, very excited to read it. The next 2 books are supposed to be very sad, and that's why I bought them, because I want to do a video reading sad books. I've watched a lot of those type of videos, and it's very fun. So I want to do it. So I asked some people on my Bookstagram, Rule of Books. I always forget to mention that, but I've made a Bookstagram, so you should go follow it. And they gave me a few options, and I bought the ones that I've seen the most in the videos and that my followers said. One of them was 1,000 Boy Kisses by Tilly Cole. I remember Nicole Lano read this at some point and she talked about it, so I've always known about it, but I never really bothered to buy it. I don't know why. The title just didn't seem very interesting to me, but it's supposed to be very sad, and I wanted a sad book. So I don't know much more than that, because I want to go in blind because of the video. Then another book that's supposed to be sad is If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nowlin. Again, don't know what it's about, but it's supposed to be sad, so I'm doing it in the video. So that's coming, I don't know when, this summer or this fall. Maybe I'll save it for winter. I don't think I have the patience to wait that long. And now, like I said, I bought thrillers, and I'm so excited for them. I like this cover better. The Society for Soulless Girls. Now, I have this problem. Whenever I read the back of a book, I always forget what they're about. But then I start reading the back again, and I'm like, oh my god, this is everything to me. I have done that maybe 4 times. Do I remember? No. But we're gonna read the back of it again because I know that it sounds interesting and you're gonna want to read it too. Even if you don't read thrillers, like me, this makes me want to buy thrillers. And I did. 4 Dead Students. 10 years ago, 4 teenagers lost their lives in the North Tower murders at the elite Carvel College of Arts, forcing the university to close its doors and the case to go cold. 2 haunted girls. Now Carvel is reopening, and fearless student Lottie is determined to find out what really happened. But when her roommate Alice stumbles upon a soul-splitting ritual hidden in the library, and the North Tower claims another victim, time starts running out. Can Lottie and Alice uncover the truth before the century-old curse consumes them both? I just realized I read like the pink and white at the same time, and I don't think you're supposed to do that. 4 Dead Students, 2 haunted girls, 1 chilling secret to destroy them all. I love the cover as well. Oh my god, it's so cute. And this one, it just made it look so more. That wasn't. I need to stop talking because this is just not working. The next thriller that I got was The Midnight Game. Everyone is dying to play. Yes. This is a flame with a person in it. I don't like the cover. Makes me uncomfortable. But on the back of this, it says, Rules of the Midnight Game. Do not turn on the lights. Do not go to sleep. Do not leave the building. When a group of strangers... My camera turned off. It won't film for longer, and now it's really hot. That's probably bad. I shouldn't film more, but I'm gonna do it anyways. When a group of strangers who met on the creepy Reddit thread decide to meet in real life, they only have one objective in mind. To summon the Midnight Man. But once you start the Midnight Game, you must finish it. There's no other way out. 6 players, 1 night. But how many survivors? Like, doesn't that sound fun? I'm so excited. Now we're on to the last books that I bought in May. They're not the last books I bought in May. I just said I ordered 6 books. But these are the last books I bought that I have. So, the obvious one. Happy Place by Emily Henry. I still haven't read a single Emily Henry book. I have 2. But I didn't know, so I had to. And it's the paperback. Not the hardback like most people get, which I'm very happy about because I don't like hardbacks. One thing that bothers me though is the size of it. Like, no, I've said that before, I hate it. I mean, words, English isn't working. I really like the cover, it's cute, it's pink and blue, and I love that. I'm excited to read it. I've heard it's sad, even though it's called Happy Place. Don't know exactly what it's about, and I'm not gonna figure it out. I will not be reading it until I've read Book Lovers and Beach Read, which is soon, because it's summer. Then I got the next 2 books in the Shatter Me series. I have the previous ones, only read Shatter Me and Destroy Me, I think. But I have Restore Me and Defy Me, because I want to finish the whole series this year, pretty soon actually. I want to do a video. Might have ordered the rest. I might have ordered the rest of them as well. Who knows? Then, since it's summer and I didn't do this last year, the summer I turned pretty books. I needed them. So I'm doing a little summer day in my life. It's probably going to be more than a day, but reading these books. Which I'm very excited about. That's all of my books. Should I talk about the ones I've ordered? Nah, we're not going to do that. You'll have to wait and see when they come. So that's every book I bought and read. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to follow me on Bookstagram, Rule of Books, and also like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna have fun here. A lot of fun book content coming. Yeah, I'm just in a really good mood. I'm very excited to read, which is good, which is great actually. So book content is coming, and you should be a part of the journey. Let me know your favorite book you read this month. Mine is this one. I'll see you next time. Peace out, lovers.